Hello and welcome to the Grave Hunting Duo. I'm Craig.
I'm Lexi. Who are we going to see today, Craig?
Well, today we're going to go to two graves. Okay, we're going to go back to Hollybrook Cemetery and we're going to go see a guy called Fredrick Fleet.
Was he the guy on the Titanic?
Yeah, he was a guy on the Titanic.
Wow.
And yeah, he's buried in Southampton in Hollybrook Cemetery. And the second grave we're going to go see is the last remaining person the last person who died that was on the Titanic. Okay, her name is Elizabeth Gladys Millvina Dean, and she is in St Mary's Churchyard, New Forest.
Who's that?
Well, she was the like I said, she was the last remaining survivor on the Titanic, and yeah, that's where her ashes are. So she's got a stone at the in the New Forest. So that's where we're going to go today. Okay, so come along with us and we'll park up there and I'll read you a bit about both of them, and then we're going to go see their headstones and other stones. All right. Okay, thank you, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're back at Hollybrook Cemetery, and we're going to see the grave of Fredrick Fleet. Now, Fredrick Fleet, he was on the Titanic.
Oh, I learned about the Titanic.
Yep, that's right. You watched a few programmes, haven't you? So I'm going to read a bit more about Fredrick Fleet, and then we'll go find his grave, and then we'll go put another flower on there. Okay, so Fredrick Fleet was born on the 15th of October 1887 in Liverpool and died on the 10th of January 1965 in Southampton, aged 77. He is known for being a sailor and a lookout man on the Titanic. Fleet, along with fellow lookout man Reginald Lee, was on duty when the ship struck the iceberg. Fleet first sighted the iceberg, ringing the bridge to proclaim "Iceberg right ahead." Both Fleet and Lee survived the sinking. Fleet was the last surviving lookout of the Titanic. Fleet testified that if himself and Lee had been issued binoculars, they could have seen the iceberg sooner. When asked how much sooner, he responded, "Well, enough to get out of the way." Before joining the crew of the RMS Titanic, he had sailed for over 4 years as a lookout on the RMS Oceanic. Shortly after Christmas, on the 28th of December 1964, Fleet's wife died and his brother evicted him from the house. Fleet fell into a downward spiral of depression and took his own life at his brother-in-law's house on the 10th of January 1965. Fleet was buried in a pauper's grave, and this grave remained unmarked until 1993, when a headstone bearing an engraving of the Titanic was erected through donations raised by the Titanic Historical Society. So that's just a little bit of Fredrick Fleet and the Titanic. So now we're going to have a look round and try find his grave and put a flower on there, and then after that one we're going to go down to the New Forest and find the grave of the last surviving woman that was on the Titanic. So come with us and we'll go see his grave.
I can't even see Mummy's car.
Right, so we're on the lookout for Fredrick Fleet's grave. Okay, so yeah, he was the lookout on the Titanic, and yeah, he rung the bell and said "Iceberg ahead." But from what I believe, I don't think the captain believed him. But yeah, you can have a look. Have a look online yourself and find out more about Fredrick.
Iceberg ahead.
Iceberg ahead, yeah. So
yeah. I like
yeah, it's a shame. Shame the way he passed away, and yeah, some more lovely graves around here. Okay, some more Lovely round there.
Oh,
Okay.
shielding.
I think I can see it. Look.
Yeah,
Found it.
you found it?
It's all the way over there.
All in there. Okay.
I don't want to walk.
Yeah, we've got to go through there
No grass.
to see his grave. Notes.
Yeah, so I can see it.
To be honest, Lex,
Yeah.
this is a big cemetery. But it's quite peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't you find that every time you go to cemeteries, it's always peaceful and quiet. There's not much noise. So, right. Have a quick look through here. Right, walk down this. Down here. Hang on, we go this way. Go through here. Okay.
Just that I'm going stuff.
I think there might be people there.
What?
But yeah, on the grave, Lex, you've got to look out. It's got a picture of the Titanic on there.
I think I know where it is.
So we're going to keep looking,
No.
see if we can find it.
Stick in that.
That's it. Watch where you're walking, Lex, alright?
I need you to help me.
It's a bit uneven down here.
It's like really bumps.
Yeah.
Too much bumpy.
So, right, if you go up there, alright? Ooh. So, there it is. Just found it now.
If we finish this earlier.
Right, we've just got to the grave of Fredrick Fleet. I'll read what it says on there. Fredrick Fleet, 1887 to 1965. Lookout, RMS Titanic. Erected to his memory by the Titanic Historical Society, Indian Orchard, Mass, USA. So that's what it says on his grave. Okay, if you want to put the flower down, Lex. Alright. Well, thank you for trying to stop the Titanic sinking. And
I know.
it's a shame the way you ended your life. But we're going to go see the last surviving person on the Titanic next. So hopefully resting peacefully, Fredrick. Okay, and hopefully your memories are going to live on. So thank you for visiting us, Fredrick Fleet's grave with us. So we're going to go now and going to go to New Forest and find the grave of the last surviving person that was on the Titanic. Okay. Okay, we just got to St Mary's Churchyard in the New Forest to see the resting place of Eliza Gladys Dean, also known as Millvina Dean. And yeah, she was the last known survivor on the Titanic. So I'm just going to read you a bit about her, Lex, and then we go look for a little headstone.
Okay.
All right. So Eliza Gladys Dean, known as Millvina Dean, was born on the 2nd of February 1912 in Branscombe, Devon, and died on the 31st of May 2009 in Ashurst, Hampshire, aged 97. She was a British civil servant as a cartographer and was the last living survivor of the sinking of the RMS Titanic at 2 months old. She was also the youngest passenger on board. Eliza was never married and had no children. Her father died on the Titanic and her mother died on the 16th of September 1975, aged 96, and her brother died on the 14th of April 1992, aged 81, on the 80th anniversary of the iceberg collision. It was not until Dean was in her 70s that she became the Titanic-related events. She participated in numerous conventions, exhibitions, documentaries, radio and television interviews, and personal correspondences. In 1997, Dean sailed to New York along with several members of the Titanic Historical Society aboard the Queen Elizabeth II, as in the QE2. Dean was adamant she was not going to see the 1997 film Titanic, as it would give her nightmares, and did not wish to imagine her father as one of the people in a crowd of passengers going down on the Titanic. Dean died of pneumonia. She was cremated on the 24th of October 2009, and some of her ashes were scattered at the docks in Southampton where the Titanic sailed from, and the rest of her ashes are buried at St Mary's Churchyard in the New Forest, and yeah, that's where we are now. So that's just a little bit about her, Lex. So now we're going to try find her like ashes, and we'll put a flower on there and pay our respects. All right, so let's go look for that now, Lex. Okay. Right, so we're just looking now for Millvina Dean's grave, or ashes, where she's buried. So I know it's close to the road, so if you're going to hear the cars going, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we're just going to look around. Okay, we're going to put this flower on, aren't we, Lex? Yeah. Alright, so we'll just carry on looking. Right. Quite a small cemetery again, isn't it? So have a look at. Yeah, so it's got to be around here somewhere, Lex. Where do you think it could be? Well, that little bit there. Let's have a look. Right, just have a look around first. Alright, yeah, I think we have found it, but we're going to see the rest of the church, the gravesite first. Something there, just have a look at that. There's a church just there. It's nice, that church is. Alright. Look like an old cemetery, doesn't it, Lex?
Yeah.
Let's have a look around. Alright. Some more just there. Yeah. Yeah, some old-fashioned grave sites in there, isn't it? Yeah, something you can't even read. So around. Alright. Now let's go where you think it is next. See if we can find it. Found it, have you, Lex? Which one is it? Which one? This one? Let's have a look, see what it says. Oh yeah, Millvina Dean. I can't read that bit. What does it say? Well, I can read it says youngest and last Titanic survivor. It's got to be there. 2nd February. Is that 2012?
No, it's
Yeah, 2012. No, not 1912. To May, to 2009. Okay. Right, go on, Alex. Put the flower on. That's nice. Okay. Well, just going to say a little bit. So, yeah. I mean, it must have been a tragic thing to be on the Titanic. I know she's only 2 months old when she was on there, but for the other people that's on there, it must have been a bad thing to be on, really. The sinking of the boat, hitting of the iceberg. So yeah, I'd hate to be in those conditions. You know, thinking, you know, this might be the last of me, really. So yeah, imagine that, you know, being on the Titanic and having that experience and stuff like that. You know, all that memory she's got and how she can talk to people, and yeah, so yeah, just say thank you for Millvina Dean for all the conventions that you went to and spoke out, and I hope you rest peacefully. So just like to say a massive thank you to those who left comments and subscribed, all of that. We do appreciate it, and big thank you to English Grave, who's helped us try build the channel as well, so give a big shout out to them. Once you watch this video, you can go see some of their videos. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much, and please, if you like this, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that nonsense, hit the notification bell, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, everyone.